Do you know what time it is? It's silver and gold time. Let's get straight into it. Woo! All right, put the caffeine down, John. Guys, do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video right now. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. Trading is risky, and just this video here is educational only. And what I'm going to show you what's happening with silver and gold right now in the markets. Now, what I want to share with you guys is I want to actually share something with you what's happening with silver and gold overall, and what may be happening in the markets. Now, one thing I want to be looking at here with when it comes to silver and gold is I want to share something with you that may be interest of you guys when it comes to looking at the actual markets and looking at silver and gold. Now, with silver and gold, guys, we can see that there's a lot of, I was actually taking my trend lines here, but there's a really no one really in control, is there? Like if you just look at this big triangle pattern through here, big, massive, no one really in control through here. And through that, no one really in control. And we're getting this like major support level through here. So through this downtrend through here, it'll be really interesting to see what actually happens here. Are we going to hold up here and start to break up and out? If so, we do that. There's the if scenario. If, bing, bing, bong, bong, if. The if song, right? Now, as we can see, if we draw a trend line from the high and connect these lows through here, we can see what's happened through silver these last sort of couple times. We're holding through here. If we hold through here, guys, and we start to create an up week through here somewhere, then that's going to see silver and gold starting to rally through there, because we're creating a little higher low through here. Now, just remember this, guys, all right? We did, and think about this, guys, okay? We did actually break down. We had that low through there. We had this low through here. This is on silver. This is looking on the weekly chart. And now we actually had this big spike down, and now a big rally back up. What was this telling you? This here was telling you what? This is likely to be a false breakout. Why was it a false breakout? Because it had support, then it had support, and then it flushed down past support. If this was support, if this was a true breakout, it would have ran back up, hit this area here of resistance, and then we would have continued down, right? But no, what ended up happening? It come back down. It come back down close to that level, and now it's actually starting to bounce off again. So that's showing me, guys, that's showing me this whole area through here. Well, this whole thing was just a false breakout before we continue running in silver. So for me, silver has a nice bullish tendency, or nice bullish feeling to it. Now, one thing I also want to share with you guys is something that I'm seeing that's happening on a repetitive basis on the angles of what is happening on silver. Now, what do I mean by the angles? And now let me actually talk to you. Let me show you this here. So if I look at the angles through here, if I draw the angle, if I see this sort of move through here, right? I'm just going to draw from the low, and I'm just going to connect this high point through here. Make sense, guys? So we're just going to connect that high point through there, and I'm just going to draw that angle. Now I'm going to create that exact same angle, and I'm going to connect that through there. See what I did through there? Or maybe it's just a bit lower there, right? So what did I just do? I had the exact same angle, and as you can see, right, the exact same angle came down, found support, and then when did this move stop? It stopped right there. Then I created the exact same angle, and I just connected from the low point. And guess what? This low point found support through there. Well, it was somewhere around about there, really. Found support, came down, bounced off support, ran up. When did it lose momentum? Through there. Let's actually do that again. Let's create the exact same angle, and let's actually extend it from the bottom. And look at that. The exact same angle, right? We're talking about the exact same angle here. This is the exact same angle. We're just going to connect it from the low. And as we can see, right, this is the exact same angle, ran up, and then broke support, and then came back down. Let's do the exact same angle again. And let's actually see what happened here, right? Start from the very low of this move. So we'll just start from this. We'll start from basically, we'll just do it through there, all right? This was the low of the move before it started hanging up. Look at the support. Look at this. As you can see, right, this is the exact same angle. And guys, this is so powerful when you start to understand it. Now, what ended up happening through here? We created what? We created the exact same angle through here, and guess what? Nothing really happened, right? We actually ran up and we broke the angle. Now what's happening right now is we're at this angle right now, aren't we? And now we're starting to head down a little bit right now as well too. So it's really interesting to see what's actually going on through there. So now we have this is what we call the up angles. Now I'm going to focus on the down angles and show you what I see on the down angles. But what I want to share with you guys is I want to share with you looking at the weekly chart and show you what I see here on the weekly chart, because the weekly chart is also very, very, very fascinating. if you draw from a low to high point through there, okay, and I'm just going to create the exact same angle, and I'm just going to connect it through there. Right, so that was the exact same angle through it. Look at that there, guys, right? The exact same angle was through there. This is the exact same angle. And I'm going to create another parallel trend line. This was the exact same angle. Look at that there. I'm going to create another parallel trend line, and I'm going to connect this low through here. Or at least this low point through there, but we'll connect this low point through there. And now guess what? This is the exact same angle. And as you can see, right, we're looking at the exact same angle through here. So it's really interesting to see, again, it's just looking at the angles of what's actually happening through there. Now, let's go have a look at gold right now. So this is the XAU. No, I want the gold chart. Gold, there we go there. So this is the gold chart right now, and we're looking at what's happening with the gold chart, and you can see what's happened. We obviously clearly broke this big upward trend right now. And again, if you look at gold right now, what's actually happening with gold right now, we can actually see on a weekly basis, we're still hovering around this big upward trend through here. We've broken this big trend down. We still made this very high, and now we're potentially still making it very low. We need to break past this 1300 level. This is where it's having a lot of problems right now. We need to break past that. Now, if I just delete both of these trend lines off here for a minute, and we have a look at what, again, we have a look at what the angles, right? Let's have a look at the angles. So this one here was the angle. This one here was the angle of, we could either do that there or this one here, right? So we can do this angle through here, and let's actually just extend it out through there, right? So this one here was the, look at that there. This is now the weekly chart, right? This was the exact same angle, and this is where the weekly move ended. Now, guess what? The start of the move, this is where it actually ended. Let's actually go another one. Look at this here. The market had a little run up. Guess what? That was when the move ended. Now, let's actually do another one here. Run up, and guess what? That's where the move ended, and now we're actually breaking back down. So it's not looking good for the bullish side, but the angles are definitely, it's definitely lost momentum as it started to break down through here and create this lower high, and now we're actually through here. So looking at this market now, guys, we can see if we look at this, say a 50%, a Fibonacci retracement, we're actually got down to the 60%, but we're definitely holding that 60% level. And so if you look at, say, this as on a weekly chart, guys, and we just focus on the peaks and troughs, and let me actually just make this, really thick, right? So we have this high, low, higher high, higher low, high, and then what was this? This was a little false breakout. Then it ran up, made a high, and now all it's done now is come down and make a low. So based on what we're seeing through here, who's more in control? Look, without looking at support, who's more in control than not? The buyers, right? The buyers are clearly in control. We have this high up here, and now this actually could be a higher high. And again, guys, if we get that nice break up, and I think if the market starts to sell off, and we start to get a sell off in the markets, it's going to create this little bar moving up, and that's what's going to see the market moving up. So, guys, I believe by looking at this chart here, we're just holding here, and we're getting ready for silver and gold is getting ready for a big move up.